Hello and welcome. Let's check together the case of AI scheduling assistant. Does any of this sound familiar? You're a planner, you leave work, and on the way back home, you receive a phone call, or while doing groceries, you receive a text message or email about this very urgent request. And then the idea starts hunting you down while you are off work in a very interesting places, by the way. So, what if we have an AI assistant that will do that while you are not at work? How does it work? We have, in this case, we will have different distribution centers sending a request, and then the AI will reply. The company will be producing cosmetics, shampoo, conditioner, and so on. Okay, let's check a few examples. So, example one. So, we are the distribution center in this case, and we will send an email to the production facility asking about the availability of a certain product, certain quantity by a certain date. While hitting send, the AI will receive this as a trigger, the email will be received, and then we receive back the response whether yes, it's already planned and we can have it, or no, we cannot have it. Let's check a second example. This time, let's put a ridiculously high quantity and let's ask just by next Tuesday, not specifying exactly the date. And few moments, we receive back the response. In this case, we cannot have it. Let's check another example. And again, we can send the request specifying what type of product, what quantity, and by what date. And once received, the AI agent, in this case, or assistant, will parse the email, will run the simulation, and then will send back the response. So here is the reply. And in this case, yes, the 10,000 cases of the shampoo are already planned and no extra run is needed. So how does it work on the background? We are the DC, we are sending requests, and then the AI respond. So first, it reads the email, it extracts key details, it runs simulations, and sends it back. If we go a little bit more deeper, we're gonna realize that there is much more happening. So we have much of parsing the data, running the simulation, and storing every detail as a log because we want traceability over every action that is taken on the background. So here is a kind of live action of what's happening on the background. Once an email is received, we will have all this process running on the background. We're going to run it once again, where we're going to see that once an email is received, it's parsed through OpenAI in this case. And then we have some services on AWS that we will see runs and then store all the logs in the details. Okay, so how does it work? How can we build this? So in the description of this video, we find a link to the GitHub, and in the README, you will find details about the overview of this project, what is the use case that are covered, the different technical stack, and a guided detail to how to build it. So some of the elements that are used are hosted on AWS. So on an EC2 instance, we have the API logic in order to run the scenarios and communicate with the database hosted in AWS. So we find details about that there. And also we have an app that is similar to what a planner uses, that is also hosted on AWS. So in this app is more visual, it's easy to know what is produced on which line and so on. And you can also do the same simulation. You can select a quantity and you will see if it's planned already or not. And you can just, specify the quantity, specify the date, and it will even show you exactly on which line, on which date, and different things. So what makes this special now? Why doing this? So it's basically cross-functional. It's not only for a planning system, for it can be applied for an MES, ERP, and so on. The benefits are many. You can check it out in here. So by the next time you're going back to the office, I'm pretty sure it's going to be easier and you're going to be happy. So thanks for watching and see you on another video.